and reality at the Alabama National Bank.
Morning, Facebook and YouTube.
When it comes to your final arrangements, shouldn't you make the decisions? The arrangements you make will reflect your exact wishes and desires. Rearranging your own service will help to ease the burden of your loved ones. It will also alleviate any questions, problems, or differences which can occur among family members. Call Clarity Funeral Services today to learn more about rearrangements. 286-4449. 286-4449. Owned and operated by Kelly Clarity. Clarity Funeral Services.
Live from First State Bank Studio, Oran Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
It's 7 a.m. Committing this time to reading some scripture. Today is 1 Thessalonians 5. It says, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." This passage tells us that no matter what the day brings, good, bad, or somewhere in between, gratitude keeps your spirit grounded. Joy isn't about everything being perfect. It's about trusting that God is working through it all. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
Today we're going to be talking about small steps you can take to live a healthier life. I think everybody, when you start thinking about living healthier and dieting and working, it sounds exhausting already. But here's just some small things you can do to get the ball rolling, as they say. And add one more fruit or vegetable daily. A lot of us, we don't even eat fruit or vegetables daily. So just adding that little bit can get the ball rolling on living healthier, feeling better. We're also going to be talking about high-paying jobs that you don't need degrees for, that you don't need to go 4 years, 6 years, 7 years of college. Things you can start today and start pursuing today. We'll have more on that after this country music here on 96.7 KBEL. Good morning. It's Friday. Here's Luke Combs with Fast Car. No TJ Ferguson yet? Did you have any more birthdays?
When?
I got Barbara Mitchell, Victor Ham, Amber, and
I think there's two Ambers. Amber Collum and Amber Helms.
Amber Helms. I got Kaylee Parker or
Kaylee
Perkins.
Yeah.
Is it Harkins or Parkins? Because I got a Harkins on one, but I wrote down Parkins.
Author actually deleted it. I'm pretty sure it's Parkins.
Parkins, okay. That was Luke Combs' Fast Car here on 96.7 KBEL. Good morning. We made it to Friday here on Idabel's First 96.7. You're listening to Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. This is Live on 259. Before we get back to the country music, here's some more small steps you can take to live a healthier life. How about drink one extra glass of water? Start your day with a glass of water. Swap one energy drink for water. Small hydration changes equals big health wins. So get out there, maybe not get that energy drink, maybe get you a bottle of water. Maybe bring one from home. And it's a lot cheaper, let me tell you. For the price of one of the energy drinks, you can get a whole case of water. Think about that. If you got any tips that you would like to share and what has worked for you, also, if you'd like to get any requests in, you can call 286-6642. Till then, here's Marty Robbins with Big Iron. Nice. I like this song.
Yeah, Robbins Big Iron, thank you so much for that song request. You're tuned in to Live on 259, Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. We have things that older generations, adults, what they wish they could tell their younger selves. And the first thing on the list was don't worry so much. Most of the things we stress over never happen or don't matter long term. I stress that to my kids a lot. And pretty much everybody that just freaks out about stuff. I know a lot of people were mad that the Eagles lost last night. I've seen videos of guys crashing out and stuff. And it's just, hey, I understand you like the team and stuff, but I mean, how much are you really invested in such a sports team that doesn't even know you exist? That's my deal. Like, they don't even know you exist, bro. So why are you stressing so hard about it? We got the OU Texas game coming up this weekend. And I know there's going to be some crash outs. It's okay. Let's keep it friendly, man. Like, let's enjoy each other's company. Talk a little trash. That's fine. But let's not get all, into it that deep. It's really not that serious. Here's the Eagles with Take It Easy on 96.7 KBEL. Those plans this weekend. I have two. I got family OU Texas get together. I got a friend's family or friends, yeah, family OU Texas with a lot of eating. That was the Eagles with Take It Easy, a good classic Another thing that older adults wish they could tell their younger selves was time goes faster than you think. Your youth feels endless until it's not. Many regret not appreciating it more. I think that goes along with you spend so much time trying to rack up the money, trying to get the racks on racks on racks, that you forget to stop and smell the roses. You know, when you're younger, you want the money. You take all the overtime you can. You miss holidays, birthdays, this and that. Before you know it, nieces and nephews are no longer 3 and 4 no more. They're 10 and 11. You miss, you feel like you miss them being babies and stuff. And that goes along with your kids. Like, they're only kids for a certain amount of years before they don't really need you as much. They're more independent. So that's just one thing, think about. Another thing, small steps to live a healthier life. Take a 10-minute walk, a short walk after a meal during a break, or just whenever you can fit it in your daily schedule can help with digestion, clear your mind, and lightly boost metabolism. So I've seen people go to Walmart on their lunch break and just walk around, the big square. Every Walmart's a big square. And, basically, if you just stay on that square, you can walk around the whole store. And I've seen people, nurses, different stuff, different people. It's a safe place to go. You don't have to worry about traffic. You don't have to worry about the weather. So that's something you could, do. People meet up to do that. Like, you'll see 2 or 3 different people just going, boom. They may need something from Walmart, but they'll take, a 10-minute walk is all it takes.
Surround the entire building?
Yeah, or just inside. It's pretty much inside the big loop. You start right there, and then you have to break off to go to the aisles. But it's pretty much one big square highway, if you will. And then you have to get off on the small roads, the county roads and stuff, to get to, what you're looking for. Other skills and trades that you don't need a degree necessarily, you can start planning on even owning your own business with these. How about an electrician? Average pay, depending on where you're at, could be up to $50,000 to $90,000 a year. Training, apprenticeship, plus a license. But the thing about apprenticeship is, I believe it's 5 years. You spend 5 years learning everything you can. And I've got some cousins, I got a couple of cousins doing trades, and that's what they're doing. They're working on getting their journeyman's license. That is a step closer to business ownership. If you work it right, save your money, learn what you can have your own. That's where a lot of these people start off. They get to an established company, and then they learn everything they can. And then when they feel like branching out, boom, they do. And next thing you know, one of our sponsors, Frazier Electric, he was one of them. Like, it's doable. And if you think it's not, just ask somebody that. Ask anybody, these, different electric companies and stuff. Because here's the thing, not every, we understand there's a lot of bigger, there's more established people here. But here's the thing, they can't get everybody. So there's enough work around here for everybody, even especially if you branch out. The area is covered, construction and stuff. They can't get everybody because they're building cabins. They have a contract with this company, so they can't do small jobs. That's where your business comes in. And once you start getting your name out there that you do good business, guess what? Now you're starting to become established. So that's just one of them. We'll talk about that even more after Finally Friday. George Jones here on 96.7 KBEL. We're just soaring high here, soaking up each minute because we don't know how many we have exactly. It's a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah, I usually go, I don't know. It don't really matter. I'll watch the game, but I don't really Usually I just kind of watch the last little bit of it, but Mom says she's cooking Indian tacos, so I'm gonna be there early. And then my buddy and his family's supposed to cook, so I probably won't make it out there till after.
What's Warren got planned? Oh no. I don't know what bro got planned. Not much. That's right. Finally Friday. That's George Jones official. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Friday morning. Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. Don't forget, get on our Facebook Live and YouTube Live, or you can even call in. Let us know the score that the OU and Texas game is going to be the final score. Who's going to win? You'll win some passes to McCurtain Cinema come Monday. So we'll pick a winner. And we're not going to, it doesn't have to be definite. We're going to pick the closest answer. So call up here. Huh?
What was mine? I said Texas, right?
I believe so. Let me see. Yep, Texas 42, OU 14. And not too many OU fans seem confident. They must not. Maybe they know something we don't. I thought it would be a good game, maybe anybody's game, but apparently nobody's called in. Nobody's done nothing. So I haven't heard a lot of talk and stuff. I know they're waiting on their quarterback to come back, but they don't sound too confident. So if y'all think Texas is going to win, silence is louder sometimes because we're not getting any on Facebook, no messages, no nothing, no call-in saying that Oklahoma's going to win and what score. Not even for free movie passes. So maybe y'all know something we don't, and that's okay. Just remember the hook 'em horns, Maybe that's your new slogan now, if you're going to give up that easy. I've never known. That's wild to me. I've never known Sooner fans not to be proud to say that OU was going to win. We got Micah's Man Up coming up in about 18 minutes. Stay tuned. We'll be back after the ONN Network.
Oh, just looking fly.
Just looking fly.
But we still transported that body to the office of the chief medical examiner, where the Indians office determined that it was our victim, our 18-year-old student.
Freshman Logan Musil was reported missing on September 30th. A fellow student, 18-year-old Cameron Lewis, was arrested Thursday on campus in Weatherford. The King says Musil was in an altercation with Lewis prior to his death. Today is World Day Against the Death Penalty, and Democratic State Senator Nikki Nice of Oklahoma Oklahoma City, is among those pushing for a death penalty moratorium in Oklahoma.
There have been about 201 people exonerated from death row across America, including 11 in Oklahoma, with that most recent of the 11 being in 2023.
He says a moratorium is needed to review the use of the death penalty in Oklahoma and to enact reform. There were 28 people on death row in Oklahoma. Death row inmate Tremaine Wood is scheduled to be executed on November 13th. The third hour of the NBC Today morning show will be in Tulsa today. Al Roker, Dylan Dreyer, and Janelle Jones will be broadcasting live beginning at 8 this morning. Janelle Jones spent part of her early career in Tulsa, and she has very fond memories of living in Green Country.
Living in Tulsa it was some of the best years of my life. It felt like family. This is the community that we have. That's what we have in Tulsa.
Jones tells 2 News Oklahoma she has a lot of family in the region who will be there. I'm Jackie O'Brien.
I'm Mike Rowe. The last time I was back here in Oklahoma, I got to hang out with some local rock stars. Maybe you've seen these guys. They drill 2.5 miles straight down through the rock, and then 3 miles out in various directions to find the oil and natural gas we all
Yeah, what y'all got going on this weekend, Cassie?
Stars used to have to dig dozens of individual wells, but now, with horizontal drilling, they only need to dig one. That's a song I can sing along with. Check out the rock stars of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas and enjoy their latest hits at oerb.com/micro.
Feeling tired or sluggish? Take a look at what's on your plate. Greasy and unhealthy foods will only slow you down. But one thing we can all choose to do, eat better. Try adding a salad to your meals. Fill one half of your plate with fruits and veggies, or reach for fruit when you want a snack. Before you know it, you'll have more energy, more drive, and feel better. After all, the benefits of eating healthy are endless. Learn more at shapeyourfutureok.com. A program of TSET.
The Oklahoma City Thunder won their preseason game against the Charlotte Hornets at home last night, 122-116. Tomorrow night, they're in Indianapolis for a preseason game against the team they meet in the finals, the Indiana Pacers. Tip-off on Saturday night is at 6 o'clock. Fallen and retired firefighters will be honored today in Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma City Fire Department's 2025 Fallen Firefighters and Retirees Memorial Ceremony starts at 10 this morning to honor those who lost their lives or retired this year. It will be at the Oklahoma City Fire Department's Fire Administration at 8820 Northwest 5th. Tip-off times have been announced for December's Bedlam basketball doubleheader in Oklahoma City. On Saturday, December 13th, the Oklahoma State and OU men will tip off at noon. That will be followed by the women's game at 3 p.m. One ticket will get you into both games at the Paycom Center.
One thing, I would like to watch that game, Micah. Where does it come on at and what time? I know it's at 2:30.
This is the OAN, the Oklahoma News Network.
Basically, any of your streaming apps, if you wanted to get out of the house, they'll probably be showing it at Choctaw Landing. And they have, which, with Cade being down right now, that's probably not an option. But yeah, like any of your streaming, or if you still have like DirecTV and stuff.
That's right. We're live on 259 Oran Jackson, Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. One thing, another thing that older adults wish they would have told themselves, wish they could tell their younger self, was you don't have to have it all figured out. Life is full of twists. It's okay not to have a perfect plan. Often plan B and even plan C is what everybody's riding on now, because plan A often falls through. Another thing that could lead to a healthier lifestyle for you, and these small steps that you could take. Go to bed 15 minutes earlier. Consistently getting more sleep improves energy, mood, and immune health. Set a reminder if needed. But you're no spring chicken. Get more sleep is basically what they're telling our old selves. But I'll often practice 1 minute of deep breathing. Get all that oxygen to the brain. Stimulate the brain with that. Pause once a day. Take slow, deep breaths. It helps reduce stress and recenters your focus. They have things now to like open your nose up or just like little magnets. It's like a little sticker.
Yeah, I've
Those-
seen those.
have you seen those?
Yeah, I thought about getting some. But
Get some, see if they really work, because that's basically what they're telling you is your nostrils get clogged. If it's clogged or whatever you're having. The more oxygen you get to your brain, it works just the same as when people go unconscious or they're not breathing. They say he lost too much oxygen. He was without oxygen for so many minutes and stuff. I would say it's basically the opposite. When you're getting more oxygen, you're trying, you're feeding your brain. It stimulates your brain. Another trade and technical skill you can work on without a college degree, without going and spending 4 years at school and still not figuring out what you want to do. Or you waste 2 or 3 years like most people and realize you don't want to coach no more. You want to go into business, or you don't want to go into business no more. You'd like to do something else, and now you just wasted, a year and a half, 2 years of your life. So a plumber, that goes back with with the trades. I got a little cousin, he's working on plumbing. He's a lead now. But the same thing. Training is apprenticeship and certification. All you got to do is show up. And I'll tell you, all these trades and all these business owners that are looking for work, that's all they need you to do. And they'll teach you everything you need to know to branch out on your own, is to just show up, be at work. Often they're Monday through Friday. Occasionally you have to do weekend work, you're on call, but I'm pretty sure they share that, and maybe lowest man on the totem pole, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. But if nothing happens, guess what? You didn't have to do anything. But if something does happen, it costs more to have to come out on the weekends. So you're getting paid more. So think about that. You also have like HVAC technicians, heating and air. Trust me, there's always somebody that needs help with their AC or their heater, with their electricity, with their plumbing. Summertime, guess what? It's time everybody's needing work on their AC. They're needing Freon. They're needing this and that. They have a leak. They need a new system. Boom. Then about this time, they start getting ready to get the heaters going. Boom. There you go. It's a year round. It may be slow here and there, but it's a constant job. So just think about that. We're going to get back to this country music. We got Micah's Man Up coming up in about 10 minutes. Here's Travis Tritt. It's a good day, or it's a great day to be alive. So yes, we do.
Travis Tritt gonna be in Durant.
Oh yeah.
Week.
Everybody's trying to get one over on everybody, man. The world is a cruel place. This guy was embezzling from the fair, the state fair. That was Travis Trent. It's a great day to be alive. We got Micah's weekend wrap up coming up in about 6 minutes. But first, here's one person I know he probably could tell his younger self something. Apparently, an Oklahoma State Fair employee has been charged with embezzlement, accused of skimming $5 off fair tickets when people paid cash at his booth. Finances for the fair immediately removed him from the ticket booth and contacted law enforcement. The fair says he admitted he collected $17 cash from people, then entered it into the system as a discounted ticket for veterans and seniors, and he kept the $5. Says it told deputies that he then spent the money at the fair each night and every time he got off work, and did this for 5 days. The fair says it would have added up to well more than $1,000 if they have to run the numbers and see who all they in. But it's going to be hard because there were veterans that come in, there were senior citizens, so it's kind of hard to. I don't know if they got cameras and stuff right there, but there's always somebody trying to get over every time, every day. That's why you can't trust nobody. You can't even pay cash no more. But I mean, I guess he wasn't skimming the people. He was skimming the company. So maybe he's not such a bad guy. No, I'm playing. We're going to get back to this country music. We got Micah's weekend wrap up coming up next. Here's Drunk on a Plane by Dierks Bentley. How you scamming the
Bro, we're hustling.
$5, man. But I guess if you got 100 people that come in and pay cash,
$1,000 in 5 days. That's
for real. Yeah, there's always somebody, man. Always somebody trying to get. That's going to be on our Facebook today. Get your scores in. Yes, sir. It's time here on Live on 2:59 in the morning with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier here on Alabama's first 96.7 KBEL. How are you doing today, Oran Jackson?
I'm doing fantastic. Finally Friday.
Finally Friday. I want to give a shout out to Kingston and Avery, Monica, if you're out there still listening. She probably already dropped them off. I was supposed to tell them hi. I forgot. My bad. Got too situated. It's time for Micah's Man Up. Micah's weekend wrap up, actually. And we're going back on the OU Texas game. I want you to have a great weekend. But the Red River rivalry is this weekend. Oklahoma versus Texas. Squaring off, and whether you're yelling Boomer Sooner or shouting Hook 'em Horns, this weekend is all about good football, great food, and even better company. Or as people around here say, company. Now listen, rivalries are what make college football special. The friendly trash talk, the team colors, the bragging rights. It's all part of the fun. But let's remember to keep it classy and keep it kind. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who wins. Yeah, right, huh? It's about the memories made with friends and family cheering right beside you. So fire up the grill, grab your favorite drinks, and get those snacks ready. Whether you're tailgating in Dallas or watching from the backyard. Soak it all in, laugh a little louder, cheer a little harder, and remember how lucky we are to share these moments together. When the final whistle blows, show what real sportsmanship looks like. Wear that OU jersey or that Texas jersey. Put them horns up or horns down. Respect, smiles, handshakes all around. The best part of this rivalry is it brings people together. So here is to a good weekend full of touchdowns, laughter, and good vibes. May your team play hard and your friends laugh loud and your heart stay full. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your weekend. Let's make it one to remember. That has been your Micah's weekend wrap up here on 96.7 KBEL. We're going to continue this country music with Honky Tonk, but Donky Donk, yo.
This is a player song, we know that, right? So we play it good and loud. Might get up and dance with it. Oh, she put it through now. Here she comes, here she comes.
Day, then my go-to drug. Like, day in that cream soda, boy. That shit right there is no game.
But Donky Donk. the donkey donk. Honky tonk, but donkey donk, yo. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you're getting to work on time. Got your breakfast ready to go. It's Friday. Red River Rivalry this weekend. We will be posting later today a picture. All you have to do is go on there and tell us who's going to win and what the score is going to be. And if you may win free movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. That's all you got to do. You can also call right now, 286-6642. Not only get a request, but you can also tell us what the score is going to be. Give a shout out. You can also go on our Facebook and YouTube Live, and even now our TikTok Live, and let us know who's going to win. Till then, on relationships, people that wish they could tell their younger self something, they would say, choose people who choose you. Don't chase love or friendship or validation where it's not freely given. That means circumstantial. That means people only come around when you have something to offer them. Don't worry about that. You just keep being you. Till then, we're going to get back to this country music. 6 minutes before the top of the hour, here's John Party with Heartache Medication.
See you, Cass. Have a good weekend.
All right, Cassie. We'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Good morning, Fast. I got a good request for you guys to play. What's that? And who's going to win the OU Texas game? Here I go again, I'm drinking one, I'm drinking two, I got my medication, strong dedication to getting over you, turning me loose on that hardwood jukebox, lost me on time. Ben Whitford, what's up, man? How about Where I Find God by Larry Fleet? Hello from Australia, Ben Whitford. What's up, man? Hey, give the page a like. We'll be here Monday through Fridays at about this time. What time is it in Australia? John Party, heartache medication. It is 3 minutes till the top of the hour, 8 o'clock. And here's some more health tips, small steps to live a healthier life. How about do 5 minutes of movement? Stretch. Do body. Just move a little bit more than you did yesterday. You can also eat without screens. Try eating one meal a day without your phone or TV. Being mindful helps you enjoy the food and recognize fullness more. Going back to high-paying careers, let's say careers, let's not say jobs, careers that you don't need to go to college for. You may need certification, but you don't have to go through the whole school process. How about getting your CDL? A lot of places, even around here, that hire will pay for you to get your CDL. Usually the city that you live in, working for the city, they have to have, the dump trucks, the, different stuff. They need CDL drivers. A lot of these companies around here will pay you to get your CDL. How about an elevator installer or repairer? Says the average pay, I wouldn't know if you know anybody, but it says the average pay is $80,000 to $120,000. And if you think about it, I mean, how many elevator repairer or installers do you know?
Especially around here.
Yeah, especially around here. What the only elevator I can think of is at the hospital. Maybe at the Choctaw Clinic. That's the only two I know. So, maybe they call you when it breaks down. And there's a lot of places that it probably a lot of times it does break down. But training is apprenticeship that goes along with a lot of the stuff. Just show up. They'll teach you everything you need to know. It's physically demanding, but a highly paid job. So there you go. There's a lot of things you can do without going to school if you don't have the funds to do all that. But I'm not saying don't go to school. If you have the means to do it, or the scholarships and stuff, by all means, take that road. But this is, for those who don't have that, who don't know what they're going to do, who don't have a clue what they could do. A lot of people my age, in our 30s and stuff, they still don't have a direction of where they want to go career-wise. And they're afraid to take that chance, that leap into something. But there has been a lot. Shout out to all the people that, they did get that CDL. It took some, they had to pay for the classes and stuff, or, whatever. But they went out and did it. And now they're their own contractor. So shout out to them. Shout out if you've done that. Because that's a big step that not a lot of people are willing to take. We're going to get back to this country music here on 96.7 KBEL. We got a request. Larry Fleet, Where I Find God, on 96.7 KBEL. He said it's Saturday morning, 12 a.m., and daylight savings as well. Nice. It is 8 a.m. Friday morning here.
You said it's 12 a.m.?
Yeah. Friday, 12 a.m.
You said it's Saturday, 12 a.m.?
Yeah. So it's midnight pretty much over there. Maple syrup, baby. What's up? I'm the only one on this live stream. We appreciate you, man. Yeah, we just started going live and stuff. So, his name's Ben Whitford.
You sound the only one on live.
Yeah.
We're bragging on this one.
I appreciate the likes. Things we're talking about today is things. Happy to watch. I enjoy your content. Appreciate you. Maple syrup, baby. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ben Whitford. As soon as I said it, someone else joined the live. What we're talking about today is advice older people would wish they could give their younger self. So a lot of them is we've talked about, don't worry as much. We talked about time goes faster than you think. You don't have to have it all figured out. And on relationships, choose people who choose you and not, don't chase love and friendship and stuff like that. Have you been to Australia before? I have not.
Australia?
I would like to go, but my old lady, she's not big on flying. I told her though, when our kids, my youngest will be 30, so he's got about 7.5 years before he turns 18. And I told her she's got till then, till he graduates, to get over her fear of flying, which we're taking a cruise next month or next year, and we have to fly down to Miami. So it's pretty much like you
You're
gotta
going to
get
Miami, Florida to get on the boat?
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. What kind of boat? What, like brand is it?
Virgin, all adult, no kids.
Really?
Yep.
Dang, that's gonna be so fun.
It was all paid for. Like I paid $400
You're gonna have a blast.
for a 4-night cruise. Because the casino I go to play I guess they have a casino on there and they do like a promotion, and all I had to pay was $384 for. And I could have got like a 7-night cruise, but I was like, this is my first cruise. I'm gonna just see how I like it. But it was $400, and just like screw it. So I think I'm gonna spend a day in Miami, which we don't leave till 5 p.m. that day.
Nice.
Wednesday. So I think I'm gonna fly in Tuesday to Miami, and then that morning go, or that evening go to the beach, or we'll do whatever that morning, go see some sights and stuff, and then whenever they open up the deal, and I'm not waiting. I know I want to get there a day early because I'm not risking not getting on the boat. That was Larry Fleet, Where I Find God, here on 96.7 KBEL. It is 8:05. In about 15 minutes, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Till then, we haven't gotten any. No OU people. No Oklahoma Sooners calling in to let us know that they're going to win the game this weekend. We had one Texan call in. He was brave. A brave guy called in yesterday to let everybody know that Texas was going to win. All you got to do is call in, give us your score, and you could win 4 free movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. Call 286-6642 if you still got time to get a request in. You can also call 286-6642. Till then, here's Feet Don't Touch the Ground by Stony LaRue. Let's see. Have a look at what radio station I listen to in the car. The station name is called Nova 96.9.
Really?
Oh,
That's crazy.
Nova 96.9. Maple Syrup Baby says, from OKC as well, I'm looking to find a good start into starting a career in radio. How do I start?
Go to a local radio station and
Apprentice, pretty much.
this is Oran Jackson with KBEL.
Get your foot in the door. Just show up. Find somebody who you can call up there, see if they have any.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You said Hello Darling by
Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty. Gotcha.
You just get your foot in the door.
All right.
Are you
Thank
looking
you. You
for
have a great
being
day.
on the radio or like just working in the background, technical tech stuff? Because there's a lot of things in the background that you could learn that could get you a job at a radio station. Either one, honestly, I appreciate the advice. Yeah, just call up there, find somebody. Sometimes they look for apprentices, but there's jobs on the tech side. There's jobs on production side, billing, selling, sales, different stuff like that. There's media. There's all different kind of stuff. Do you have any like music backgrounds or anything like that to where you can make, the old, the commercials, you hear, sell, all that different effects and stuff like that. If you're able to do stuff like that, that's a big plus. What's up, long hair Carrie? Is a degree a requirement? And yeah, I have music experience myself. Not always. What's up, Carrie? Scales. A degree is not always required. Depending on what you're trying to do. Like I said, it's one of the jobs that they can teach you everything you need to know. But a lot of people go to broadcasting school, and that may be something you might want to look into. But if nothing else, Oklahoma City is going to be a tough sell, honestly, because they're big enough they can find who they want, or that if you need a degree or something like that, they can get who they want or find somebody. Start with a smaller station, like outskirts of OKC. But if you can, like it never hurts to ask. But the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease. I like that. That's Stony LaRue music. Feet don't touch the ground. You're tuned into Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. And you still have time to let us know who's going to win, Oklahoma or Texas. You can tell us the score. You can win 4 free movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. More advice that people wish they could tell their younger selves. Here's more relationships. Set boundaries early. Saying no is powerful. You don't owe everyone access to your time or energy. That's one thing we don't figure out until we're older. So if you figure that out early, if you can tell yourself that, If you have people telling yourself that or telling you that, it's better to listen. Not everybody needs your energy or your time. Often we want to spend time with that person at all costs, but it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your mental stress. So it's better just to not deal with it. Your parents were doing the best they could with what they knew. I often tell a lot of kids that, regardless of your situation, you have to forgive your parents. And, that's just real. And it's not often for them. You don't have to tell them that you forgive them. But for your own sake, your own mental clarity, the ability to move forward in life and not have those weighing down on you and carrying that baggage the rest of your life, you have to forgive them. Because they only did with what they knew. Nobody has the right answers. There's still people still trying to figure it out. There are people that will never figure it out, and it's okay. That's just advice that people wish they could tell their younger selves. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 8 minutes. Till then.
We got a song request. This person said, Finally Friday by George Jones.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you listening. Is that the same person?
Yeah. They said they don't have a cat in this fight because they're from Louisiana. Talk about the Texas new game. They said, Go Tigers. We're living up here in Oklahoma. I'm going to go Boomer Sooners.
Okay. Hey, give us a score. Text us a score so you can win free movie passes. We're going to pick the closest answer. So just to pick a score. Here's Finally Friday by George Jones. So that's great advice. Thank you so much. No problem.
OU 38, Texas 31.
Who said that?
Cassie Johnson.
OU.
Micah, you're a wealth of information. That's great.
On what? Which part? Okay, so let's get this. Cassie says.
He said 21-14 Sooners.
Okay. Texas 31. And who's that? Oh.
It was the Vonage.
Okay, I'm gonna just say listener. OU 21, Texas 14.
Yes.
Yeah, just it doesn't hurt to ask anything. Like, you just go ask, find out what you can do to get your foot in the door. That's the biggest part. Just getting your foot in the door. All that job information. Oh yeah. Apple user. What's up, Apple user? Any song requests, country? Catitis Rojas, what's up? Bruh just joined. Bruh. What's up, Drew Papa? 1U? Okay, Cassie, I had it muted so that it doesn't pick up the music. But yeah, we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Good darling, I'll be waiting for you. All right, that was Hello, Darling. Bye, Conway Twitty. We're fixing to get your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. But first, here's Alan Jackson with Chasing That Neon Rainbow.
Walker Davis said 3144 OU.
3144 OU.
Yeah.
Alan Jackson with Chasing That Neon Rainbow. And it's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. This Friday, October 10th, National Handbag Day. That one accessory that's part of a survival kit, part fashion and part mobile command center. It's your handbag, of course. On October 10th, we celebrate the indispensable companion on National Handbag Day. It's National Walk to a Park Day. October 10th encourages us to walk to our local parks, feel the wind on our face, take in all of the weather, especially this fall weather, and visit your neighbors. Play with your children and appreciate all the business benefits that green spaces often offer. It's National Cake Decorating Day. October 10th recognizes the creative artist who elevates cake design to another level. National Angel Food Cake Day. Get ready for a heavenly celebration on October 10th. We honor the lightest, airiest, and most ethereal dessert on the planet. It's National Angel Food Cake Day, and time to enjoy the wonderfully fluffy treat that's quite literally the food of the angels. And it's last but not least, National Metric Day. On 10 of 10, National Metric Day recognizes the metric system, its history, and its benefits. This will be only 1/10 of the information available, but we sure use it. Happy National Metric Day, everybody. Moving on to your notable birthdays. Your notable birthdays for October 10th. Benjamin West, 1738. 1738. Anglo-American painter of the Death of General Wolfe. Earl Dixon, 1892. Inventor of the Band-Aid. Helen Hayes, 1900. The first female actress to receive EGOT awards, the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Johnny Green, 1908, winner of 5 Academy Awards for film score, including Body and Soul and American in Paris. Milt Larkin, 1910, trumpeter, not trumper, trumpeter and band leader, best known for Down Home Saturday Night. James Clavell, 1921, novelist and author who wrote Shogun and King Rat. Oscar Brown, 1926, singer and songwriter who discovered the Jackson 5. John Prine, 1946, best-selling novelist who has written over 250 novels. Gus Williams, 1953, NBA guard known as who earned the name The Wizard because of his magical moves on the court. David Lee Roth, 1954, rock singer well known for his song Just a Gigolo and I Ain't Nobody. Happy birthday to David Lee Roth. It's also Tanya Tucker's birthday, 1958, iconic country music singer and songwriter. Happy birthday to Tanya Tucker. Chris Penn, 1965, actor who played Willard in Footloose. Zon McClarnon, 1966, Native American actor known for his roles in Longmire, Dark Winds, and Reservation Dogs. Brett Favre, 1969, retired American NFL quarterback. Mario Lopez, 1973, actor most recognized for his role as A.C. Slater on Saved by the Bell. When I wake up in the morning, my alarm clock's... You just had to be there back in the day. Dale Earnhardt Jr., 1974, famous auto racer, team owner, and race car broadcaster. And last but not least, Michael Oliver, 1981, child actor known for his role as Junior in Problem Child. Hey, that was a movie right there, Problem Child. Your memorable events for October 10th, 1854, the U.S. Assay Office opens in New York City, New York. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be U.S. Embassy. But, you know, AI, they probably missed that one. The U.S. Embassy, I'm willing to bet it's supposed to be Embassy Office, opens in New York City, New York. 1965, John Wesley Hyatt patents the billiard ball. 1802, federal government opens the first non-Indian settlement in Oklahoma, allowing Caucasians to claim land in the state. 1889, Barnard College in New York City opens to allow women to seek a higher education. 1899, inventor Isaac R. Johnson patents the bicycle frame. 1921, the NFL team, the Decatur Staleys, now Chicago Bears, start their first season in the NFL. 1933, the detergent Dreft goes on sale in stores. 1961, MLB expands to the draft to field two new teams, the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. 1961, Otis M. Smith is appointed to the Michigan Supreme Court, becoming the first black judge in the state's history. 1961, The Bob Newhart Show premieres on NBC. 1965, Yale University introduces the Vinland map documenting early Viking exploration as the first known map of America, created in or around 1440. 1973, after pleading no contest to tax fraud, U.S. Vice President Spiro Agnew resigns. And last but not least, 1996, the Holocaust Museum opens in New York City. That has been your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events for October 10th. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up right after Mr. Saturday Night by John Party. Saturday night. All right, Facebook and YouTube, we out of here.